side, right over there, that is the saddle bill. Females have yellow eyes. It is hard to tell the forest. That's because their horns lean backwards, allowing them to run through the brush and trees as silently as possible. One of them could be right next to you. You could barely see the Nile hippopotamus back there. These pelicans get their name for a pink tint in their feathers that they all get during mating season. They can each weigh up to 5,500 pounds, and a group of them is called a bloat. Now that rhymes with float because that's what they do. They just float around all the time. They're going to spend most of their day underwater, usually asleep, eat as often as you might think. We humans eat about 3 times a day, while the crocodile will only eat once a week. But to their stripes, just like we humans have unique fingerprints. Baby zebras will actually imprint their mothers. See the sable antelope, as well as the Ankole cattle. The sable antelope is the official and from a challenge or a fight, just like we at the reserve will never back down, going for thermoregulation, which helps keeps their body really cool. And we also just passed the wildebeest. Their name actually translates up to 20 feet tall, and a group of them is called a tower. Now you can tell that they are Maasai giraffe based on their spots. Their spots look like puzzle pieces and they all fit together just perfectly. If you look at other giraffes, their spots will look more like squares or rectangles. In fact, you can see a reticulated giraffe of all flamingos. They are also the lightest color of pink. Now they get their pink color from a chemical called beta-carotene, which is found in shrimp. Shrimp and shrimp brine are their 2 main sources of protein. They're going to use their beaks to dig them up out of the sand, while a filter in their mouth gets rid of all of that sand and water for them. They are born either white or gray, and it takes about 2 full years, weighing up to 6,000 pounds. They can get up to 30 miles an hour, and they get their name from the Afrikaans word white, which translates to wide. Now that does refer to their wider lips, but when it came up if you ever make your way to Disney's Hollywood, I can see one female right now. I don't know where the other one is. 20 hours a day. That's not because they're lazy. They actually do it to conserve their energy so that when nighttime comes around, the females can go and do all of the hunting. Males get... That's enough of them. Goofy creatures. In fact, the silliest and the goofiest of the bunch will be their leader. They have 4 chambers in their stomachs.